Hey everyone, LG Brendan or Brendan here, as whatever you prefer me, and today I've got a video, if my voice would crack, and today I've got a video on the save editor for No Man's Sky. So it's been out for a while, but it's at a point now where I feel the editor itself offers enough features to make a video about it, and to show you guys how it works. So let's find his link. On No Man's Sky mods, thank God they actually changed to a different server, otherwise this would take 5 years. So I'm just going to go to View All Mods, and it's in cheats because it's a cheaty tool, and it's right there. So there it is. The link will be in the description. This is No Man's Sky Save Editor Beta, and this was made by Raxdiam right there, as you can see. I think that's how you pronounce his name. So you got the description of what it is now. If you need help with this, you can join his Discord server right there. There's the instant invite link. Mitsu just tweeted me. Fuck Mitsu. Description allows for modification of many aspects of a save file. He's got a feature list here, and he's got a planned feature list, which is really good. He's kind of busy at the moment. He's got an FAQ. Probably there will be more stuff added to it. Fun fact, this part was actually added because I helped him with it. Yay, I'm a good person. Alright, so let's get into the installation. There's a changelog there as well. If you click download just here, you don't need to have an account to download stuff from this website, but it's nice to have one just to keep in touch with the authors. It will redirect you to his website, which is being slow. And yeah, this is where you'll get the tool from. Of course, there's a description, features, plans, some screenshots, and your changelog. And what you're going to need is Microsoft.NET Framework 4.6 or higher. The link to this will be in the description. It's also right there on this website. So here, you just want to click that, and you see it will just download that. Now, because I'm a nice guy, what is it, virus total? We're going to do a live virus scan. It's never been done before. To extract this, you're going to need WinZip or 7-zip or WinRAR. There we go. And it's just an executable file, which is why it can be pretty scary, randomly downloading executables from other people's stuff. So scan it. Reanalyze, and while that's doing that, I'm going to show you guys how to back up your save. So before you do anything, this tool will automatically back up saves for you, but if you want to do it yourself, go to your personal folder, which would be C users Branson, or whatever your account is called. It's probably not called Branson, and you would see this folder app data. If you don't see that, hold your Windows key and hit R and type in %app data, hit enter, and it should, if you're lucky, take you into your roaming folder. If not, in app data, click roaming. Go into Hello Games, NMS, and this is your save file right here. So you're just going to want to copy it and go ahead and paste it on your desktop. So now you have a backup. So if anything goes wrong, it's your fault, not mine. You should have made a backup. And as you can see here, detection ratio 0 out of 57. It's not a virus, guys. Okay, so you've made your backup. We're going to launch the program now. Remember, you need Microsoft.NET Framework 4.6 or higher installed before you try to do this. I'm going to quickly, you're currently up to date, that's great. So I'm actually going to, I have a configuration file for this, which I am going to delete. Okay, so when you launch it first, if you see this, it's because the game's either not installed on your C drive, or maybe you have the good old gaming version, or you're a pirate. So hit OK, and it's going to ask you to locate the folder where the executable is. So mine's on my B drive, so I'm going to want to go into Steam, Steam Apps, Common, No Man's Sky, and actually go back one. It's just No Man's Sky, select folder. Right, so now it's loaded. You should see this little cog here, the settings wheel. Click that. If you're on Steam, click this button here, just there where it says it's on Steam. That's some good shit right there. If it's not on Steam, don't click that. It's simple. If you need to find your installation path again, click the box with the little 3 dots, and then go ahead and search for that shit. Automatically check for updates. I recommend you keep this on. Every time you launch a save editor, it will automatically find and download the most recent one. And the tool itself will automatically make backups of your save. I don't like tools doing that for me. I like handling my own stuff, so I'm just going to turn it off. I recommend you turn it on. So that's done. Now just here in the little tool section, so the open folder saves, this will launch you straight into where your saves are located, which is actually handy. Backups, okay, well I don't have a backup made, so it can't open that folder for me. And then No Man's Sky takes me into where my actual game installation is. Launch, you can launch the game from within the editor itself. NMSE is the No Man's script extender, I believe that is. So if you use mods that require the script extender, that's how you want to launch the game, of course. Generate seed, we'll go into this in a minute. Clear waypoints, I'm pretty sure that is if you have waypoints like to random locations like transmission buildings or advanced lifeform buildings or beacons and stuff like that on a planet, you can click that and it will clear the waypoint for you. Advanced raw JSON editor, I'll also get into that in a minute. Right, this little reload here, it's just to reload your saves. It's kind of like refreshing your web browser. We've got this little save icon here. I hope I don't have to explain what that does. And then we have the open folders here. So this will take you into your save files, and you see you've got slot 1, 2 and 3. The little asterisk shows you what save you last actually saved to whenever your game saved, which is cool. So we're going to slot 1, and they should be slightly different. I actually can't see the difference because okay, so in slot 1 you can see this is how many units I've got there, and if you just pay attention to my units, when I go into slot 2, boom, it changed a little bit because I bought something useless. Okay, so let's say we want to edit something. First off, you've got your health, shield, units, ship health, bolt ammo, laser ammo and grenades. You cannot put your health, shield, ship health, bolt ammo, laser ammo or grenades above a value that can legitimately be earned in game. So like the maximum health would be 8, right? It won't let me go above 8. I can type in, you know, like 999,999, but it will fix itself to 8. Shield, fix itself to 100. Ship health, 8. I shouldn't be able to get 8 health on my ship because I'm in the fighter type. 8 health would be in the drop ship type, I believe it is. Either way, we can test that in game when we actually figure out that this works. Bolt ammo, I max that out. Laser ammo, blah blah blah. You get the idea. You can't go above certain values if they cannot be legitimately obtained in game. Apparently, you can do it to ship health though, because you know, fuck logic. Units. Okay, so the funny thing about units is there's a certain value that you cannot go above in 32-bit systems, and that is going to be something like 2.147 billion. Or million. I'm not too sure. I think it's billion. Let's just find out. Let's just max this one out. And if I click here, 2.147. Okay, so that is billion, which means here, yeah, that is 147 million credits, and that would be 2 billion. So 2.1 billion credits. You cannot go above this many because the software doesn't. It's a 32-bit piece of software. That's the maximum integer that shit will accept, okay? So you just can't. So if you're wondering why you get that number 100% of the time, simply because the game itself cannot go above that. And this is common in probably 80% of video games. Player inventory slots, so it's going to be 48, that's going to be the maximum. Same for ship, same for weapon. Fun note, with your starter ship, or if you pre-ordered this game, you can just edit the ship slots and get maximum slots and keep the unique ships. Okay, known tech, I'm actually going to shift click remove all and do the same for product, shift click remove all. So known tech, this is stuff like stuff you can put on your multi-tool in your ship or in your personal inventory. You can learn all, which is always great, you know, that's a cheaty way of doing it, and if you don't want to cheat as hard, you can just select which ones you want here. So I'm just going to do, let's just do these. Known products, you saw I had like a whole bunch of list of products. You can learn them all if you really want to be cheaty. One thing to note, if you do learn all products this way, you will actually be able to craft products that you cannot craft legitimately anyway, like a vortex cube. You can't craft vortex cubes in this game, right? You have to find them. This will allow you to craft them if for some reason you want to do that. So I'm just going to go add, and we're going to do the atlas passes, and that's the only thing I can craft now. Okay, so current ship. Any ship type that begins with an asterisk will crash your game, and it will not load the save. So don't select them. They're just there because, you know, they're there. So you've got your 4 main ship types being dropship, fighter, scientific, shuttle. This will actually change the line of code in your save that says you have this ship type. Let's see, I have a fighter. I believe I have a picture of what it is real quick. Just to prove a point. Steam apps, common, No Man's Sky, binaries. Okay, so this is the ship that I have right now. This is the ship that I have in game. That's a fighter. I am going to go shuttle, and it's kept the seed the same. We're going to get into seed changing in a minute. So I'm going to change this seed here. You remember this little tool here, generate seed? If I just hit ship, it gave me a random ship seed. I'm going to do that again because I'm feeling lucky. And then we have current weapon. I'm also just going to generate weapon seed. And we'll do that one more time, see if I can get one that doesn't begin with 4. There we go. So now I have a completely different ship, and a completely different ship type, and a completely different weapon. Player inventory and ship inventory, these 2 things are coming in the future. I will probably make another video when both come out, because I'm not going to make one video just to be like, here's player inventory and here's ship. I'll do one for each. It's going to be pretty self-explanatory what both of these do anyway, but you know, it's easy content, right? So yeah, this is one save that's done. When you're done editing your stuff, hit this icon, and if I go into slot 1, you can see it's exactly the same. So you can make individual changes to the save files, how it is, like however it is. Now, we're going to find this one out together, because this one's got the asterisk. This is the last save that I saved to in game. I'm going to see if this is the one that it will launch, that it will read, which will be interesting. We're going to find this one out together. So No Man's Sky. This is accelerating, it gets me every time. Okay, it worked. New product formula, antimatter. That's because of the quote-unquote quest line. So this is the ship that we've changed to. What kind of ship is this? This is a shuttle. So when you see these ugly fucking ships, they're the shuttle type. We'll go in there. We'll pop the HUD. Let's see, in the top left I have 6 health points on my shield, on my ship even though it clearly says 8. So maybe it just doesn't like that. Personally, I have 8 health points. I have 8 there, so that works. We'll go into my inventory. Oh, there you go. You see my multi-torch changed. This was a nice, sleek, black-looking rifle. It is now an ugly piece of shit. In my starship, the only items I can craft is antimatter because it's scripted to give me that every time I load, and the atlas passes, so that works. And there's my units. 2.147 billion units, because you cannot go above that in this game, and I'll actually prove it. So the HUD is a mod as well. This isn't a video about the HUD, so I'm not going to link that. Let's go in here. Let's notice my unit count. If I sell stuff, it goes down, and that makes sense. It's oh my god. This is like Borderlands 1 all over again. So, what happens if I sell more? Okay. I have a theory that now if I buy something... Yep. I have minus the maximum integer of credits. So yeah, don't... don't sell anything if you give yourself maximum units. Just don't sell anything at all. You know, when you're at like above maybe 500. I mean, what else could you possibly do apart from buy 348 ships and just interchange them with one another? So I'm going to show that you can buy stuff without it glitching out. let's see, buy items. So I have maximum there, and here we go. I can buy now. So if I buy, let's see, let's just buy this one, and they go down, and you can see it. They're going down. They're going down. What's the most expensive thing? This thing. There we go. Oh, a mag box. That's always good. There we go. And now we're just going to sell from our inventory. This will be 10,000. So this won't break the integer. And this will break the integer when I sell this. So, yep, there you go. It's rolling back into itself. So be careful when you're trying to do stuff like this, alright? How much does this... Yeah, I actually have less than no money right now, which is great. So, Alt F4. You can see everything works as intended, quote unquote. I didn't show the known tech. You're gonna have to take my word for it. If this worked, if products worked, tech will work. Trust me on this. So that's how you use the No Man's Sky save editor. Please remember, back up your saves before you do anything with this. This affected my current save. If I reloaded my previous save, it could be either slot 1 or slot 3. Okay, I saved my game at some point apparently. So there goes slot 1, which is busted. Slot 3, so if I reload one of my old saves, it could be this. So everything will be reverted. Which means, ultimately, if you're going to edit your saves, do whatever you want on one slot, and then go to the other slot, and then do whatever you want on that slot, and then go to the other slot, and you get the point. It will tell you which one you're editing just here in the title bar. And that is the No Man's Sky save editor. There is one thing I said I would do, which is advanced raw JSON editor. This allows you to manually change, I guess, the nervous system of your save. You want to be careful when you're messing with shit like this. If you don't know what you're doing, simply don't touch it. Everything that you possibly could ever want will be just in the save editor, but there is one cool thing that you can do. Let's see, Control F, I think it's 0x something, just here. Here it is, ship layout, just here. If you've got a ship that looks cool and you want to share it to a friend, and you know they don't want to use the editor, but they know how to decrypt their save files and edit the JSON files themselves, you can just copy this part where it says current ship down to the bracket and just copy that. And that will give them the code, so they can have your ship, which is cool. You can also do it for weapon layout. I believe that would be weapon layout, because that was the seed for the weapon layout right there. Alright guys, so thank you for watching. I hope you found this one informative. If you have any questions about what else you can do with the editor, you can go ahead and ask me, or you can ask the author himself on either his Discord server or on the mod page. The links for everything that is required to use this is in the description. I also did say we were going to test clear waypoints. Like I said, that is pretty much any waypoint that you have, like a transmission tower or a beacon. You hit that, it'll clear them. I can't test that because the waypoints always seem to disappear anyway, but if that's not what it is, what other waypoint could it possibly be talking about? It can't be universal discoveries or galactic discoveries and planetary discoveries. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Shout out to Raxdiam, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, for making this, and of course there's credits here. This tool would not be able to be a thing mainly without No Man's Universe, because his tool, No Man's Save, is what's used to decrypt saves and then re-encrypt them. Re-encrypt them so they can be used. So yeah, here's links to his website, his profile on No Man's Sky mods and on Nexus mods. So thanks for watching guys, hope you found this one informative, and good luck cheating, you fucking dirty fucks.